Okay, hello guys. Today we're going to talk about Excel. So in Excel, we're going to talk about page layout. So page layout is a part of ribbon, like file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, and view are all part of ribbon. So we got page layout, and so if we consider page layout as a tab, normally they're called tabs, but I'm just saying. So these are automatically sub-tabs of a page layout. Like theme is a sub-tab of page layout. So we're going to talk about page layout today, and these are the sub-tabs. And themes, page setup, scale to fit, sheet options, range are all sub-tabs of page layout. So first thing first, we're going to talk about themes. So in themes we have, of course, theme, color, fonts, and effects. So here's theme. In theme we have themes. So normally you could choose, there are multiple options to choose from. So these are all themes. So each theme has its own kind of color, own kind of font, own kind of effect. Okay, right now what you see is more normal. Let me just type a sentence. My name is what? For example, that is a sentence, and I'm going to change it to facet. See, you can see that. You can see the text just enlarged compared to what it did in Office. Or you could go to integral, or I made it more skinnier, and there are more options. So it's up to you. You could choose colors of your theme, or you could choose font, like Frank-O-Lite, or you could go more Arial Black. Maybe it's up to y'all. And you can also choose effects, like which effect you want. You want more grudge text, like which makes it more shiny, or you want glossy text, which makes it more thick and expressive. It's all up to you. And next one is page setup. So in page setup we have margins, orientation, size, print, breaks, background. So this is page setup. We have margins. So margins, it depends. You could have a normal margin or a wider margin. See the margins are more wider now. Or you could have more narrower margins as one. Or you could have normal margins, which makes it normal. It's all up to you again. And here's orientation. You could have a portrait, like normally we have portrait in everything, or you could have landscape. I mean, of course you could see what's portrayed in landscape is, but Excel does not make a lot of difference. But when you like viewing your Excel after you saved it, you will see the difference, of course. And there is also, of course, size, like letter or tabloid or normal statement, A5. See the margins. Like whenever I change from one to one, from letter to another one, the margins also change. Statement gets it more closer, and when I say letter, it gets it more wider. And there's also print per area, so you could also send which area you want to print, or which you can print a single cell, or it's up to you. The whole page, print area will allow you, like when you print using print area, it kind of, let's just say, you save a lot of data, you save a lot of space. And you can also, of course, page breaks. So here's the one page, you have another break. If you go more down, it goes more, have more breaks. See, another break. So the page break kind of gives you breaks for each page, and you can see normally it just allows you to view what page you are at more easier, you know. And you also background, like you could, well, background will take you to Bing or Bing image search, or your OneDrive, you have an image in there, or from a file. So for example, if my Bing image search, I would just say basketball, and let's say I'll just insert that picture. So this is right now my background for my Excel. Well, again, it's up to you. If you wanted more like expressive, you could put it how you want it, but again, it's all up to you. You could also delete your background by pressing this button right here. It says delete background. Yep. And you can also print tiles. So print tiles will allow you to choose rows and columns separately. It's better option than print area, but again, it's just easier. Like if you do it with page print tiles, more easier compared to print area, but you have to add a lot of information. Next one, scale to fit. Scale to fit is how you want your Excel to view, like to the viewers. You can have it more wider, or you can have it more like taller, or you can make larger heights, or you could change the scale of how you want it to look. See, when I say 105, these margins are coming closer. It just moved from J to I. Here's I. It just moved from I to H. So when you are trying to go from 100 and lower, the margins will exceed. You can see that. No, I don't see any margin because it just became wider. Right, let me just go back to 100. And you could also choose your width, like just one page of width or 2 pages, or you could just leave it up to the computer. Or you could also, if you want more than 9 pages, you could just press this more page button. Again, it's up to you. Same thing for height, it's automatic. Let's leave it up to computer, or manually you want to choose which, like your height of the page. Add scale fit. And next one is sheet options. We have guidelines and headings. So here's sheet options. We have guidelines. So grid lines. My bad again, grid lines. So what grid lines do is you will take out the grids if you unbox the view button. And if you press the print button, it makes more easier to read compared to view. Same thing for headings. If you wouldn't want A, B, C, D, all these headings, or if you want all these stuff, just press this button, take out all the stuff. Or you want it more editable, not editable, more readable, just press the print. It just makes it easier. And arrange is bring backwards or send backwards, or section pane and align. Last one. So arrange is the last sub-tab in the page layout. So we have bring forward, which kind of moves one level to more closer. Okay, let me just select the shape. Press bring forward. So for this one, you must, so what it does is you want a picture. So you want to insert a picture into your computer. And you can, okay, let me just go with the normal one. Basketball, insert it, Okay, try and make it more smaller. Okay, there it is. Okay, so page layout, right? So in this we have send back, bring back, bring forward. When you select this, so this is selection pane. So you just want picture one. I mean, you can change how you want it to look. Like you could just say basketball. I mean, just how you want to view. And you can also bring the picture backwards. Or bring forward. Or send backward. You could also align, depends on you. So you want to align it more to your left, it will just give you that, or snap to the shape. It's all up to you. And you can also rotate it 90 degrees, or rotate it, or flip horizontally, or flip vertically, rotate it normally. Well, these are all up to you. And so let me just go over it again. So theme is how you want your viewer to view, like how you want your theme to be. You could change it, or you could also browse for your themes, or you could save the current theme by selecting this button. And you could also change your colors, like which color you want your theme to be more, or you could change the font, and you could also add some effects to your theme. And page setup is how your page looks in Excel, like more normal, more wide, or more normal, narrow, orientation, portrait, or landscape. You can also fix the size. You want to make it look like a legal document, or like just like a plain letter, a statement. And you can also do your print areas, add your backgrounds. Scale to fit is how you want your sheet to look to your viewers, like how big you want it to look to your viewers, or how small, or how much wider, or like your scale, like how you want to divide your pages. And grid lines is it's up to you. So this is if you don't want this grid lines, you can just press this button. If you want it more clearly, press the print button. And headings is more like taking out the headings ABC, or in column numbers right here. And arrange is how you want your picture to be arranged in your Excel. You can bring it forward, you can send it backward. You can select your pane, align, and rotate your picture. Yep, that's all about Excel. I'm page layout. Thank you very much.